Please.
Flores, and what's up? Thank you very much.
I had 3 more seconds and I had the whole thing. I was supposed to have 3 minutes.
Sir, thank you. Thank you very much. Next speaker, please.
It's the JR Show from Studio 99 at the American General Media Complex. On air at News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. Online at kernradio.com. Now, here is your host, JR.
Top of the day to you. This is the JR Show. I am your host, JR Flores. You're listening to Kern Radio. Check us out online at kernradio.com. You can download the radio app to your smart device and take us anywhere you are. Plus, you can watch us streaming live on YouTube. Head over to YouTube right now. Search up Kern Radio. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and come along with us every day and watch us as we broadcast from the Kern Radio studios powered by Adaptive Networks. For all your IT needs, give them a call, 661-241-0638. That's 661-241-0638. Locally owned, locally operated. It is Adaptive Networks. Chris back in studio after he took the evening off on Friday. We'll talk to him later because it is that time of year. Have you filled out your bracket yet? No, you haven't filled yours out, Chris?
Not yet, no. I got to get to it.
Waiting for the playing games tomorrow so you can figure out all those too, or what's what?
Oh, no. And, to be honest, I don't expect any of those 8 teams to make a splash at all.
To get past the first round.
Really. But I don't know. I just hadn't gotten a chance to actually sit down and look at it yet. There's way too many teams in college basketball, so it's hard to follow sometimes.
I don't pay attention to college basketball all year. I'll probably most likely fill out a bracket last minute and donate my $20 to whoever. I think it's Randy that collects the money, as he usually does with the pools around here. How did he become the house? How did he become the bookie? Just automatically just defaulted to Randy, I guess.
Absolutely.
And we'll talk about all the March Madness coming up with our man Chris Burdick. He is from the Early Bird Special over on our sister station, KGEO Sports. 12:30 a.m., 101.1 FM. You can hear them from 7 to 9 a.m. every weekday. Plus, you can also go and follow them on YouTube as well. Just search up the Early Bird Special. We have a great show for you lined up to do. Not only to talk about that, we have guest Daisy Carrillo. I'll ask her, but it's one of those. It's always, you never know with the double L's in there. Carrillo. We'll find out, but she is with the Wildlands Conservancy. She will be talking about Wind Wolves. They have their Spring Fest going on this weekend. If you've never been out there, it's a beautiful, beautiful place. I'll tell you a story about it maybe later in the show today if we have time. I've been going out there for quite some time. My nephew, I think, is 21, 22 now. I was taking him out there at least 10 years ago, and we'll let them tell you what they have to offer this weekend, as it is the Spring Nature Festival. We'll talk about all the things happening locally. Plus, did you hear about the story of a funeral home that was giving out the wrong, or not even wrong, ashes to people, just fake ashes, I guess, to people? They have been sentenced. I'll tell you what they got and more details about the just sad, horrific story. And I think we have tickets to give away, right? Condors tickets. The Condors are in town this Saturday. It is Star Wars night. Dun, 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 dun. I'll be in attendance. What?
I may or may not have conned my way into a jersey by Holty, but
shut up.
I may or may not.
Mike Hart, if you're listening, I want a Star Wars jersey. It's a Kern Radio night. It's not a Chris Burdick night. It's not an Early Bird Special night. It's not even a KGEO Sports Talk night. No, it's a Kern Radio night, Mike Hart.
Here's the thing, though. You have Holty on every week.
I don't care.
Ryan Holt.
Ryan Holt. He's the voice of the Condors.
So, yeah, I'm just saying I may or may not. I'm not saying anything. Plus, I would argue that I have the most extensive Star Wars knowledge in the entire studio.
I don't know if I want to challenge you just yet, but we'll see about that. Maybe we'll make that part of the contest this week. If you want to win Condors tickets, Chris Burdick, the alleged Star Wars trivia master, will ask a question.
I was a trivia master. But
All of a sudden, you're not a Jedi master.
my
I'm a
statement
Star
was
Wars
that I have the
Jedi
most
master
extensive
in
knowledge.
trivia.
I have the most extensive
Oh, in the
knowledge
building.
in the studio.
In the building. Okay, you at least narrowed it down to all these knuckleheads in here.
That's what I started
That's
with.
like saying you're the tallest midget. So, okay, write the emails, jr@kernradio.com, if you're offended by that. Michael Binge isn't in town anymore. But we have Condors tickets tonight, or for this Saturday's game all week. Keep listening for the chance to win, as Chris Burdick will give you all a bit of Star Wars trivia. And I will be in attendance, Mike Hart.
I already have the perfect first question.
Expect a jersey. I'll be pushing the button before the Holloway horn, Steve Holloway painting. So come find me and say hi. As somebody did this weekend as I was having breakfast at a 24th Street Cafe, Sergio, listener, watcher, had spotted me at 24th Street Cafe and came over and said, "Good morning. I was having breakfast with my daughter and my mother." You guys can always say hi. Feel free to say hi. Feel free to pay for my breakfast. I'm kidding. That's a joke. I can't solicit those kinds of things. But this weekend, I'll be having breakfast. And then we had dinner that evening for my cousin's birthday it's a chain restaurant. I'm not going to say which one, but it was fine. There was a lot of us. So I get it. Service is kind of hard when you're dealing with, I think, about 30 people maybe. And it's hard to get it all situated. They did fine. My server was great. Heard other reviews, but it was a good time. We were celebrating my cousin's birthday. And then on Sunday, because it was such a beautiful weekend, I hope you guys got outside. Saturday also, I stopped by before I was at the dinner. It was in the area of Riverwalk, so I got to go and sneak over for about 10 minutes to watch the motorcycles, the Bakersfield Police Department, as they did their thing. But on Sunday, I went for a bike ride. And so I left my house on my bike. I wasn't going to, typically I'll ride out to Truxton and then drive out to Truxton with my bike on my car and then ride from there and go all the way down however far. But it was late, so I rode my bike straight from my house. And then I went up California and I turned on, I believe that's Morella, right there where Bakersfield First Assembly is. And then there's some office buildings on this side, the north side of California. And I started to go in these back streets to make it over to Truxton and to the bike trail. And as I come around, I see smoke, and then there's a dumpster. And there's a dumpster on fire. And I'm not just talking about like, oh, there's a little small flame coming out of this dumpster. No, the whole dumpster was engulfed in flames. And I thought to myself, well, hell, where's Andrae Gonzalez on his night walk? Here I am riding my bicycle just randomly. And it's crazy how I run into these kinds of things. But the city councilman allegedly, like, we're going to use that word a lot today, by the way, takes his night walks, doesn't ever see anything. Me, I'm riding my bike randomly, and there's a dumpster on fire. Shout out to the Bakersfield Fire Department. And yes, I called 911 before I started videotaping and posting it to my social media. And then, so at first I called 911. And yes, she was cool, kind of. The first lady that answered the phone, they just are so fast. They just, 911, what's your emergency? Do you need fire, police, or medic? Whoa. What'd you just say? Police, fire, or medic? Fire. Okay, let me transfer you. Okay. Guessing I got transferred. Hello, Bakersfield Fire Department. Do you have an emergency? Yes, there's a dumpster on fire. What's the address of your location that you're calling from? Okay, and what seems to be the problem? Oh, there's a dumpster on fire. Well, we'll send somebody right out. Yes, thank you. What's your call back? No, she was very polite. First lady, just do. I get it. They take a lot of calls. They got to be quick. They got to move. She was cool, kind of. And the BFD, Bakersfield Fire Department, showed up quick. I was handed to them. They showed up pretty fast, put it out. I said, hey, good job, guys. Thanks for your timely response. And he's like, yeah, we're kind of used to it in this neighborhood right now. We seem to have some guy that likes to light these things on fires. It's not the first one we've dealt with, but we think he's staying, and I'm using air quotes if you're not watching on YouTube, he's staying somewhere in the neighborhood. Well, that's great. So Andrae, if you want to take if you're not too busy on the campaign trail and you want to take a night walk sometime, maybe back here behind these business complexes where the homeless people like to hang out, you too can call 911. Or maybe, just maybe, you could have been at Beale Park on Friday. Beale Park, beautiful neighborhood of Oleander. Friday night, about 11:30. What happened? Somebody gets shot. Didn't see Andrae on his night walk. Andrae. Car pulls up, tinted windows, starts shooting. And they caught the kids. And I say kids because they're all 18 years old. The suspects were identified as Braden Mendez, Alexa Marmelejo, and Joshua Holgan, all 18, according to the BPD. Left a man with gunshot wounds. They were alerted by the shooting by ShotSpotter activation. That's when they found the victim. But they did catch him. But again, no signs of Andrae Gonzalez on his night walk. I was just curious if anybody else had seen him lately. I know he's busy out there on this campaign trail. Maybe he's busy with that over $100,000 job that he's got, working for Stewart's Inc. I know that keeps him very, very busy. Also this weekend, the Kern County Sheriff's Office was involved in a officer-involved shooting. They were trying to capture or make contact with a domestic violence suspect when they were in the area of the 1600 block of 178 in Weldon. When they tried to make contact, he turned around and went the other way. He eventually stopped. The CHP took the lead on the pursuit. He did hit another vehicle, then barricaded himself inside the vehicle. Nobody, thankfully, was shot. He was arrested on suspicion of attempted murder, brandishing a firearm at a peace officer, spousal abuse, assault with a deadly weapon, and other related charges. He is due in court tomorrow. I was just wondering if the Open Door Network is going to be in attendance. We'll get to more of that. Give me the break before I get in trouble, Chris. My phone's going to start going off. Text messages are going to start coming in. jr@kernradio.com. Okay? jr@kernradio.com. It's called radio, people. Be mad at me for the jokes. But speaking of the Open Door Network and the District Attorney's Office, we'll get you caught up on all the latest drama, what is being said, what has been said, what social media is saying over the weekend. People are taking sides. It's funny who's not taking sides, and I might even have a little insight into who may be taking over the agreement for the Family Justice Center that the District Attorney's Office, and I keep hearing fired, Open Door, terminated the contract. They just chose not to continue in it. I'll explain after the break. Plus, we have guests, Daisy Carrillo with the Wildlands Conservancy is going to talk about Windwolves Preserve. They have the Spring Nature Festival going on this weekend. I'll let her tell you how you can come out. All that and Condors tickets with Star Wars trivia presented by Chris Burdick. It's the JR Show. It's Kern Radio. We'll be right back.
News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN. The Ralph Bailey Show, weekdays from 3 till 6 p.m.
So once again,
what's up, YouTubers? Did you guys have a good weekend? Everybody have a good weekend? I figured since we were talking to the Wildlands preservation or conservancy, I was going to wear my outdoor shirt. It's not. I shouldn't call it outdoor because it's mainly indoor, but it's nature related. Shout out to my boys. Let's see. Sergio, yo, I saw Andrae walking out as we walked in. Shut up. Really into 24th Street? Sometimes I think he just goes to get coffee just so he can be seen. He remembers me as the dude who confronted him with a bum stole my lunch at Smitten while he was having lunch with some big shot. That's pretty funny. A parent paid for your lunch? That's awesome, bro. I'm glad that we need more of that. Teachers should be taken care of. We call those burn, stay warm fires. There was nobody around though, Tom. Nobody was near the fire. No, absolutely nobody. Matter of fact, there was a security guard that was 2 buildings over just watching it. She didn't give a darn. She's like, I'm not responsible for that property. She ends up walking over. I'm like, don't worry, ma'am. I already called 911. She's like, oh, you did? Yeah. Thanks. And then she got on her phone and walked away. Like this. Okay. Beale Park shooting. Bum living all along the river all the time. Where is Andrae? Yep. Could have been worse. They could have been reproducing. I lost count of the mentally ill roaming downtown on Sunday night. Andrae was nowhere to be found as usual. He is busy campaigning. He has an election to win, which we might want him to win. Seriously. Let's see. Man killed in DUI, hit and run on East Bell Terrace. Suspect barricaded for hours. Arrested. Dang, I missed that one. Well, what's up, Chris Orr? Hello, Mary. Did you hear about the guy who got ran over at the fairgrounds after? No, I didn't, Mary. That's wild, too. Wild. Hey, you guys come out and join us. I think it's sold out, though, for the Honor Flight opening. We will not have a show next Monday. Just a heads up. Is that a cat? What was that?
Security service is really protecting what matters. With Bail Alarm, you can put your security in securities to bed. Video security, burglar alarm, fire alarm, access control, monitoring, automated technology, and personalized support ensure you can rest easy knowing that you, people, and your business. Visit bailalarm.com to talk to a local security expert.
If you guys aren't following, hey, it's short. Yeah. Finally, someone let me out of my cage. That's how I feel sometimes. Welcome back. It's the JR Show. Hey, they were on Gorillas. They were on Saturday Night Live, weren't they, recently? Or did I just... I thought I had saw a video of them performing that very song with Del the Funky Homo Sapien. Gorillas, man, that song is old. I remember when they put that song out, but apparently they're back and making music again. But they were on Saturday Night Live, if not over the weekend, maybe the weekend before that, and they were saw a video of them performing that. They never left, really. No, yeah, they never left. Are they? What? Who? Okay. They're cartoon characters, right? Or that's who represents the band members. Is it one guy? Is it
Technically one guy who has got a lot of different people.
Yeah.
It's like the same people from the first album are not the same people.
Right. He just collaborates with a bunch of people, brings people in to do songs, and then he.
The song was called Blur, or the band was called Blur, but it was the original original theme
Yes.
of that song.
Yes.
If you know what song I'm talking about, I'm gonna find it and play it before. God knows how long now. But
It's,
yeah, like the De La Fucking Homo Sapien, all these guys just jump into the songs, kind of help them out.
yeah, because that was their first big hit, was that Clint Eastwood song, and everybody thought that Del was a member of Gorillaz, and I'm like, no, he's a member of actually a group called Hieroglyphics.
The other thing that don't really, they do it better now, but back then they never really hit featuring this person. It was just Gorillaz.
Huh.
I don't know if that was on purpose.
Yeah.
Now they'll tell you it's featuring all these.
Yeah, all the different artists.
Yeah.
Good for the Gorillaz. I like their music. It's good stuff. Welcome back. It's the JR Show. We don't just talk about music. We talk about all kinds of stuff. If you want to jump in the conversation at any time, feel free to do so. 661-842-5376, 661-842-KERN, or you can call or text that line. You can jump in the chat on YouTube. Just head over to YouTube, look up Kern Radio, get into the live video. I always interact during the breaks. Or you can email me if you don't like what I say and you want to send me nasty email, jr@kernradio.com, jr@kernradio.com. Or if you have my personal cell phone, you can just text me, as the sheriff just did. I'm sorry if you, I hope you weren't offended by that short joke, Sheriff. He's gonna text me again. I didn't. I am asking for it today, ain't I? I'm asking for it today. I don't. Between him and the district attorney's office, and now nonprofits mad at me. You know what? If you're not pissing people off, you're not doing something right, Chris, when it comes to this business. All I'm trying to do in this community is start to hold people accountable. That's it. And so if I put something out and you don't like it, I'm sorry. You can feel free to call in, comment on my posts, or call into the show, or be a guest. You're always more than welcome. But the fiasco between the district attorney's office and the Open Door Network, everybody on social media now has comments about how, I'll say, because I made a post on TikTok, and probably almost 60,000 views now, but comments ranging from a majority supporting the Open Door Network, a few of them not, and I think even more so just saying Bakersfield and Kern County, man, what the world is what is happening in our community? And I just always say it's Bakersfield. It's been going on, but nobody has just ever been around to actually call people out. So I'll take the torch. I'll take the flame. And so in my video, the same thing I did on Friday here, I was having a tough time because I know Lauren Skidmore, and she runs the Open Door Network, and the district attorney is saying how she just wants publicity. And so I just questioned, okay, well, if that's the case, here's the points that they can make and stand on. When has Lauren shown up to court for other victims? And she responded. She responded on one of my posts. She said, just to clarify, we show up for numerous victims in court trials. Because of the high profile nature of this case, we felt it best that I myself show up. So that's fine. And that sounds all good and dandy. And she says they'll continue to do their work downtown, and I believe that she will. She'll move into her new building, which I said, is this just to raise funds? It is a $45 million building. Speaking of millions of dollars for buildings, some place, nonprofit, and I'll try to get to it later, just got $27 million to build some campus for services. Yeah, you're going to want to hear that one. Tell you who it is and where they plan on building this thing, when it plans to get done, at $27 million. But up next, we have guest Daisy Carrillo. She is with the Wildlands Conservancy. We're going to talk about wind wolves and their Spring Nature Festival. Coming up next, it's the JR Show. We'll be right back.
News. I'm Keith Peters in Washington. Storms sweeping across the eastern half of the country are disrupting air travel across the United States. FlightAware reported more than 3,500 flights canceled Monday and about 300 others today.
I didn't hear the bell. Hopefully they're no.
President Trump says he's pressured around 7 countries to send more the Strait of Hormuz.
Yeah, because we're supposed to have 3. So I'm going to move this. We're like a NASCAR team. Hopefully they're here.
Instead, it is now set for June 15th. Staley is facing several charges related to the March 2024 kidnapping of an 11-year-old Bakersfield girl who prosecutors say he took to Utah, where he was caught thanks to his phone track. If you see 16-year-old Stella Curran or 16-year-old Mackenzie Meadows, police would appreciate a call. Curran is considered at risk. Police believe Curran may have been seen with Meadows Thursday.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for waiting for us.
Oh, no, you guys are right on time. I don't think we waited at all.
Maybe you.
What's that?
I'm putting my phones on airplane mode.
Oh.
Daisy.
I was like, Daisy?
Melissa.
Melissa.
Can you do it?
So do you guys work out at Wolves, or you guys are, or is there like an office for the, it's the
There is an office
Wildlands?
there.
It's the Wildlands, is that what it is?
The
Right?
Wildlands Conservancy.
Conservancy. It's the nonprofit,
And Windwell's Preserve is the location.
is,
It's one of many locations
right.
the Wildlands Conservancy operates. But we both work up there. There's an office up there, as well as trails
And campgrounds and yeah. Yeah. So Daisy and Melissa, what is your guys's? Do you guys have titles that you want to go by, or does it matter?
Sorry.
Do you guys have titles that you want to go by, or does it matter?
You can call me regional director.
Regional director?
Yeah, I'm the regional director.
You sound like you don't like to be the regional director.
Well, titles. I'm skipping those links of it. I'm the Central Coast regional.
Oh, there you go.
And then she's the preserve manager.
Oh, okay.
So,
Sweet.
Regional director, preserve manager.
Got it. All right.
We've been both there for 10 years.
Oh, nice.
Or
That's about
longer.
how long I've been going out there. So
Yes.
that's fun.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, we'll jump in. Just get right up on the mics, and we'll just basically start like I just started.
Anywhere? Look at the camera.
If you want to, yeah. That's a camera over there. You can look there, or just look at me.
And I
Look at
go
me.
Andrew.
I'm JR.
JR. Okay. I'm
Andrew,
sorry.
but
Oh my
yes,
gosh.
Andrew
The
is
one that
my
booked it.
Andrew's my government name.
Okay. Oh, really? Where's JR?
That is my government name, Andrew. For those that may be trying to track me down, but you can find me at jrkernradio.com. Welcome back. It's the JR Show. It's Kern Radio. Check us out online, kernradio.com. Download the Kern Radio app to your smart device. Take us anywhere you are. Plus, watch us streaming live on YouTube. Head over there right now. Look up Kern Radio. Subscribe and hit the notification bell and watch us from the Kern Radio studios. It's all powered by Adaptive Networks. If you got IT needs, call them 661-241-0638. It is Adaptive Networks. We have guests, and they are from one of my favorite places in the county. It used to be a nice little hidden gem until a few years ago. It got popular. But that's all right. We still love it. They are Daisy and Melissa. They are from the Wildlands Conservancy and Windwolves Preserve. Good afternoon, ladies. How are we?
Good afternoon. We're Doing great. Happy to be here and talk about the preserve and our upcoming event.
Yeah, the Spring Nature Festival is coming. We'll get to that in a second. But first, tell me about the Wildlands Conservancy and about Wind Wolves. Like I said, I've been going out there for at least a decade, I think. I don't even remember how I stumbled upon it. Maybe somebody had told me, and I was like, what's this place? And I drove out there one day and fell in love with it ever since. But how long has it been out there? What is the Wildlands Conservancy, and what do you guys do?
Okay.
That's a lot, huh?
Start. So you want the whole story.
The whole story. But we have to
Wildlands-
condense it to like 15 minutes.
I'll do my best. So the Wildlands Conservancy is the nonprofit that owns and operates Wind Wolves Preserve, as well as many other preserves in the West. So we're up to 24 now.
Oh,
which is
wow.
pretty exciting. Wind Wolves is one of the first ones. So the Conservancy started in 1995.
Okay.
So 30 years old.
Nice.
Over now. I forget that we're in 2026 now.
That I hate hearing those things.
And then, but Wind Wolves has been around since 96, so just 1 year after. So we're one of those first preserves. And the Wildlife Conservancy runs nature preserves. And so we acquire land and we open it up to the public to the best of our ability with camping, hiking trails, and it's all free.
It's all free.
That's part of our philosophy.
Even the parking.
The parking, the hiking, the programs.
The programs, the
Everything is
festivals, all of it.
The festivals. We accept donations, but if you can't donate, that's okay. We still want you there.
Right.
So that's a bit of who we are as a nonprofit. And I'll let Davey talk about Wind Wolves a little bit.
So Wind Wolves Preserve is I think it was the second or third preserve that the Wildlands Conservancy acquired in 1996. So this marks our 30-year anniversary out at Wind Wolves. We didn't start off open to the public in the beginning just because we wanted to get ready to open up to the public, as with everything else. But we are a free nature preserve just 30 miles south of Bakersfield, and we have free camping, biking, hiking, weekend programs. We have education programs for kids as well. I think to date we've educated over 200,000 Kern County students, all for free.
Yeah, because you guys do field trips. I know my daughter's been out to one before with her school.
That's great.
Which I was like, I'm going. I'm chaperoning. I'm going to this one.
Chaperone,
Yeah. Field trip for everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, we offer all sorts of opportunities outdoors, and we really want people to come out and enjoy the preserve. I think right now we are at about 100,000 visitors that visit us annually.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Right now we are at the busiest time of year at the preserve because people are looking for
Wildflowers.
We have our festival coming up. It's the best time of year to be there with green hills and
The weather is beautiful. It's perfect to be outside right now.
Yeah, and you can see wildlife too. It's a good time to see wildlife.
Yeah, and there's different levels of hikes, right? For out at Wind Wolves, because you could go deep if you really wanted to, and go out to what is that called? The wishing pond? Is that what it is out there? What is
we
that?
have
Reflection pond. I knew it was something.
We have two more trails past Reflection Pond. So we have the Los Osos Trail and the El Camino Viejo Wilderness Trail.
And those are pretty long trails.
Those are pretty long trails. So we do have a main canyon throughout the preserve called the San Miguel Canyon. And throughout that canyon, we have over 20 miles of hiking trails. And you can use your bike, you can hike along that road. And we have bike racks at each trailhead as well. So you can secure your bike and then hike out on the trails if you don't want to hike all the way out there.
Oh, nice.
But most people tend to hike in those first 2 miles of the preserve.
Yes.
But if you make it past those 2 miles, you find a lot more seclusion and
But
different
if you
habitats
join-
as you hike.
If you join one of our guided hikes, sometimes we try to offer them on those trails in the back. And so we'll escort you in your vehicles up there.
Okay.
And then you get a really cool experience in the back that maybe you couldn't get to with the time that you have otherwise.
Nice.
So-
Yeah, that's what I found. Because like I said, I've been going out there for 10 years. When I first, maybe a little bit longer, when I first went out there, I could park anywhere. There was hardly anybody around. And I'm like, oh, cool. Now I go out there and the parking lot's full and I have to hike a little bit further to get away from people. But there's that
So your
first,
first hike is the parking lot hike.
yes, now, yeah. I mean, but there's even before you get to the parking lot, there's little trails along the way where they have little
There
different
are.
wildflower patches out there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have some of those introduction trails. They're good for families. They're like strollers.
Yeah.
And seeing those flowers.
A little
'cause
more
they bloom
flat,
on the
yeah.
valley floor
Mhm.
flats first. And they always come earlier than you think too. They always show up in February.
So
that's your hint,
the little
you
trick, the
know?
little
That's your
secret.
little trick.
That's
It's
our
like
little
if you come
secret.
mid-February, it's still like pure green. It's not hot yet. Not everyone knows the flowers are there yet.
Yeah.
And it's really, really special.
Well, some people don't even know where you guys are. I don't even know if we told them. Where is the Wind Wolves Preserve? How do you get out there?
No, that's a good point.
If you're coming from Bakersfield, so
Yeah.
we're about 30 miles south. So you can either take the 99 south and get off on Maricopa Highway, Highway 166. And you travel west for, I think, maybe like 13 miles or so.
Mhm.
And our entrance is right on the left-hand side. And you'll see a big brown sign that says Wind Wolves Preserve on it. Or you can take Old River all the way down and make a right at Maricopa. And we're 2 miles to the west.
Yeah.
So
And you get
Maricopa Highway.
Maricopa Highway. Just go past the casino.
Go past the casino.
Past the casino. Just that's what you got to say.
You can
Because
get
everybody,
lunch there first. if you
everybody's
want.
like, how? Just go past Hard Rock.
Mhm.
And then when you get to the 166, turn right.
Turn right. And then at the big brown Wind Wolf sign, turn
Turn
left.
left and then follow the dirt
Yeah.
road all the way down to the back parking
Yeah.
lot.
Uh-huh.
And from the highway, there's a big entrance archway that's like 3 or 4 miles south.
Yep.
So it does take at least 10 minutes to actually
does.
get onto the.
Yeah. But like
Preserve.
Google Maps,
Mhm.
Apple Maps, they take you to the
They
right
take
place.
you all to the right place. Yeah.
They take you to the right place.
And you're going to want to know how to get there because this weekend they have the Spring Nature Festival going on. Talk to me about that.
It's gonna
I've been out
be-
there, so I know, but tell the folks what,
Have you been to the festival?
I have.
Okay, great.
Yeah, no, I've
We'd
been
love
out
your
there.
Perspective down the line. It's our biggest event of the entire year. We started it over a decade ago now. This is going to be our 11th annual Spring
Oh,
Nature
goodness.
Festival. So it's kind of it's tradition now.
It really
spring
is.
We do it, and it's free. It's March 21st and 22nd, and there's all kinds of activities to do there. Super family friendly. I'll let Davey talk about some of the
Way
activities.
family friendly because I would take my daughter and she's 9 now, and this was 2-3 years ago, I think, when we started going. So she's
Uh-huh.
been going since she was 5 or 6, and then
Oh, that's
yeah,
great.
and like I said, I've been taking my nephew since he was probably 11. He's 21 now, so
Wow.
we yeah, it's very
Oh,
very
wow.
family friendly.
You're like one of the OG.
I'm the OG.
festival
I've been out there.
goers.
Yeah, so we've been out there.
Awesome.
But no, it's very family friendly. Talk to me about some of the things that they can expect out there.
Yeah, so the event's going to take place from 10 to 3 both days. And we're going to have different educational exhibitors from local environmental organizations, as well as some of our own booths. We're going to have some reptile talks led by our staff from 12 to 2 each day.
My daughter was
Like
scared of
12
the
o'clock and 2 o'clock.
12 o'clock and 2
Mhm.
o'clock.
and there's live animals because my daughter, when we first went, she was like about 6, terrified of the turtle. Terrified of the turtles.
Really?
Oh yeah.
What about the
Oh yeah.
snake?
No, didn't care about
There's
put the
snakes
snake
there,
right
too.
on. Oh yeah, there's snakes. There's all kinds of reptiles. But she was terrified. And I mean, it was
Yeah.
big. It was a big turtle. It wasn't like one of the little ones. It was
Oh,
the
I
big
know which
one.
you're talking
Yeah.
about.
So
Yes.
there's
Uh-huh.
there's the reptiles out there. You got all kinds of exhibits, though, right?
Yeah, we do. We're going to have the California Department of Fish and Wildlife there as an example. We're going to have the Kern Audubon Society to teach about local birds.
Mhm. The Astronomical Society, they're going to have solar scopes out there so you can look at the sun safely.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's first. I've been
Uh-huh.
okay.
Yeah, community services, right? Like the libraries are going to be up there. Calm Zoo's going to be there. They'll probably have some sort of critter themselves.
Yeah, most likely.
So just all kinds of like just cool exhibits to stop and look at, and it's family friendly. Like it's for kids, it's for adults to learn from and interact with.
Are the rock and mineral guys going to be out there?
Oh yeah.
Because I saw them there a few years ago, and I keep forgetting to. I have this on my desk. It's a rock of some sorts, and it's heavy. I don't know what it is,
You should bring it.
and I am. I'm gonna bring it out tonight. I keep telling myself
Pull it out of
every
your
year I
pocket.
go. I gotta remember to take that thing off my desk, and I always forget.
Yeah.
I always forget. This year, I promise I'm gonna bring
Yes.
it out
We
there.
have 3 different rock groups coming out, if we want to call them that. The Lapidary
Not
Society,
music, by the way. Not
Yeah.
that kind of a rock group.
That would be cool too.
Different rock group.
the Lapidary Society, the Mineral Society, both of Kern, and then the Bakersfield Junior Rock Hounds is going to be there. So you have 3 different groups full of experts and enthusiasts to ask about your rock.
And I will definitely need all three of them to try to figure out what this thing
Yeah.
is. And my luck is going to be like just a hunk of metal.
You
That's
need to have the story behind it too. Like, where did it come from? Because that's going to help them.
I think from the canyon. Somebody found it while they were hiking in the canyon and
Okay.
gave it to me.
Okay.
As what the story was told as it was handed to me.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
that's what I'm going with.
All right.
But there's also going to be face painting, craft exhibits, all kinds of stuff, like you said, for the kids to do. I mean,
So the planting station.
yes, that's what I was saying. The
well.
planting, which is going towards part of what the Conservancy does, right? I mean, you guys are always out there replanting, reharvesting stuff as much as you can out on the trails, right?
Yeah, that's another big part of our work. Aside from opening these nature preserves to the public for free, that's a huge part of our mission. But the other part, because it's kind of a dual mission, is restoring these landscapes and conserving them. And Wind Wolves has a history of just not being taken care of properly for a couple of centuries before we came around, as like a working cattle ranch. And so it's a nature preserve now, and we're getting all of these native shrubs and trees back in the ground, restoring habitat for native wildlife.
And you guys will be doing that out there this weekend, right?
We will be doing it.
That's
this
part of that?
weekend, and you can be a part of it. It's really special, and it's fun to plant.
No
To plant
experience required. Well, we even dig the holes for people. You know, all you have to do is show up and put a plant
And
in
just
the
put the
ground,
plant in
or
the-
Water
put some
it.
seeds in a little pot. So all ages are welcome for the
Yes.
planting.
Oh, and what's
station.
the secret trick you do to make sure your plant feels loved and grows healthy?
You,
I don't
you,
remember.
you talk to it.
Sorry to put you on the spot.
You-
Give it a name, right?
Oh yeah. You definitely have to name your plant.
You have to name your plant.
You have to name your
Come back
plants.
and visit it.
And then, well, that was
Water,
that was my kind of thing. Not only do you get to be a part of that and plant it, then for generations to come, you can come back and say, "Hey, guys, I planted
You
that."
could. You could.
And,
You have to remember which one's your plant.
right,
So we're planting right along one of our trails, the Red Tail Trail. So
Right.
you could come and hike and find your plant.
and find your plant.
But it makes a difference. We can't do all the planting ourselves. The place is so big. There's so much habitat to be restored. And so even for the festival and all the other volunteer days that we do, it makes a big difference.
Well, that's
for
what I
the
was,
habitat restoration.
that's what I was saying. You guys take volunteers. You need volunteers,
You
right?
need
If people,
them.
not just for the festival, but all year round, you guys have people going out and volunteering. If people do want to volunteer, how do they do that? How do they get a hold of you guys?
Well, there's a few different ways. You can email us. You can give us a call. And we take volunteers year round. We have regular
Mhm.
volunteer days that you can find on our website, and you can just sign up, and it'll tell you what the activity is and what the age range is, the
Yeah.
expectations for the day. We also have a docent program for those that want to be involved a little bit more heavily with the preserve, and you're able to help us on a more intimate level with maybe welcoming visitors, orienting them on the trails, helping us with our educational events. So we have also a lot of docents helping us with the festival as well.
Mhm.
That for items that need a little bit more training than just a regular volunteer that just wants to come out for a day. So for that program, we have orientations 3 times a year, and we ask for like a 30-hour commitment from you each year. And there's different slots and different opportunities that are not open to the public as well. And so you get to help with our ranger tasks, and then as well as with the education
Yeah.
department.
See the preserve behind the scenes, special
Which
places.
is nice. Some places you
So, yeah.
normally wouldn't see if you were just walking through it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mhm.
So what's the website if people want to get lined up? And you guys are open all the time, right? I
Yeah,
mean, well,
yeah.
not all the time.
Yeah.
It's not
As best as
24/7,
possible.
but
Right now, our spring hours, as of this past Friday, we do switch up our hours depending on the time of year. So for the spring, we're open from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. So those will be our hours up until
Mhm.
June. And then summer months, we reduce our hours just because it's so hot, but we open up earlier from 7 to 4. And then in the fall and winter, we're open 8 to 5. But right
Yeah.
now, 8 to 7 is our
but we're
hours.
open daily, except for like a major holiday or if a crazy storm comes through.
right, yeah.
And then our website is wildlandsconservancy.org. And so I know that's a mouthful. Wildlandsconservancy.org. But you can also find us on social media too. We're really active on Instagram as well as Facebook. And you can follow both the nonprofit, the Wildlands Conservancy, and Wind
Wolves
Preserve
itself, yeah.
specifically.
Yeah,
So
that's so cool.
yeah, and so that's where we post a lot of volunteer days and events also on there. And that's how people will find out, like, oh, there's something coming up this weekend. I want to join.
Like movies in the dark.
In the canyon.
Yeah, movies in the canyon, huh?
Uh-huh.
See, I know about these
Yeah.
things because
Uh-huh.
I've been hanging
You
around.
know that.
I've been hanging around long
You
enough.
should.
Maybe you guys can talk me into it. Maybe you
Yeah.
guys can talk me into it. Again, they got the Spring Nature Festival going on. Tell them the days and times if they want to come out this weekend to the Spring Nature Festival.
March 21st and 22nd from 10 to 3.
This
Each day.
weekend.
This
Saturday
weekend,
and Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday.
It is going to be a little warm, so be prepared for that.
Yeah.
See,
We're gonna have all kinds of food vendors though.
Daisy, let me talk to you about this. I know 90 seems warm, but you have to put it in perspective. In July, when it's 110, you're going to be like, remember that Spring Nature Festival when it was 90? I'd take that any time right now.
That's the truth. But we haven't acclimated yet, you know?
I know.
But we're gonna have food vendors there to keep you refreshed. There's gonna be agua frescas there. There's gonna be snow cones, ice cream, as well as food.
Yeah.
So
All that to purchase, but the festival itself is free.
correct.
Just come on out, head on down the 99 to the 5 to the 166, and then go that way west until you see the sign that says Wind Wolves Preserve. And then you make a left down that dirt road. Just put it in Google Maps. It'll take you right to it. It's a paved now?
Yeah, it's
It is now, huh? Was I out there when it was dirt for a little bit?
It is a paved, yeah, it's not dirt.
It's not dirt anymore?
No.
Was it at one time?
No.
How come I
don't-
remember
in
it
my
being
10
dirt?
years, my 12 years there, it has not been dirt.
Wow.
Maybe
The
before
trails
we
are
were
good.
open, it was dirt, but no, it's paved now.
It is a paved road. You'll be fine. You can take a car. You don't need
Yeah.
a truck
You
or
can take a
anything.
car.
You can take a car all the way to the back. Get there
Uh-huh.
early though, because it is gonna be busy.
Yeah,
Thank
starts
you.
at 10, but
Starts
you
at
can come
10.
as early as 8.
Yeah, they open up at 8 and you can start hanging out and you can help them set up some pop-ups if you'd like.
If you offer, we will accept.
They're not going to deny help. I'll say that.
Mhm.
Thank you so much for coming in. We'll get you guys back on plenty of times as you guys got more events coming. I know. And you guys are welcome anytime. Again, it's the Spring Nature Festival going on this weekend out at Wind Wolves Preserve. Get out there. I'll be out there. Come find me. I'll be with that little 9-year-old that drags me around and makes me say, hey, Dad, buy me this. Yeah, that'll be me.
Okay, great. We'll see you there. We'll see all of you
We'll
there.
see you guys there. Come find us and come say hello. Got to get to a break on the other side. We'll check for text messages. Plus, I'll give away those Condors tickets. Coming up, it's the JR Show. It's Kern Radio. We'll be right back.
Thank you. That was great.
Yeah, no, that was fun.
News
That was fun.
6.1 and AM
You guys want Condor tickets? I can-
KERN. The Ralph Bailey Show, weekdays from 3 till 6 p.m.
So Jesse Jackson Jr.
You know
just
what?
actually
We're gonna
tore
be
up
pretty big.
Barack Obama, claiming they didn't know his dad
Is
and
this
they
your 9-year-old?
politicized the celebration of life. The reality is the Jacksons and the Obamas have never gotten along. And the fact that it was Obama's DOJ who prosecuted Jesse Jackson Jr. may have had something to do with it.
On News Talk 96.1 and AM 1180 KERN.
Hey folks, Scott Cox here for King Door Company. I had my garage door installed over 20 years ago and it still works like the day it was installed. So I know all about King Door's quality products, but let's talk service. At King Door Company, it's an obsession. Whether you're having your garage door installed, serviced, or repaired, you can count on King Door Company to do it right. And it all starts with training. All King Door techs have been through the King Door Academy, an on-site training center where technicians study the very latest in garage door technology so that when they show up at your house, they have all the experience and product knowledge they need to take care of your garage door. They really are the state of the art. And when you pair that expertise with King Door's legendary customer service, you get a service experience that can't be beat. So whether you need a new garage door or just service on an existing door, regardless of who built or installed it, count on the pros at King Door to do the job right. Just call 397-2744 or check them out online at kingdoor.com. King Door Company, the company with the pride of a lion.
Progressive's accident response can detect and send help when you need it most after a major car accident. But other accidents, you're on your own. Like when you accidentally call your wife Mom. When you accidentally say Happy Holidays on someone's birthday. When you accidentally wave at someone you thought was waving at you.
We can't help with those accidents, but Progressive's accident response provides peace of mind after major car accidents. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Limited availability in California. Driver is responsible for emergency and towing charges not covered by the policy.
My car smells fresh, so fresh, always so fresh every day. My car smells fresh, so fresh, like I cleaned it yesterday. Got the Febreze car, living life with that just clean fresh. Yes, Febreze car, if you know. Sent on low. My car smells fresh, so fresh, always. My car smells fresh, so fresh, like I cleaned. Febreze, la 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 la.
In a galaxy far, far away, the Condors host Star Wars Night against the Calgary Wranglers on Saturday. Come dressed as your favorite character and meet Jedi, Stormtroopers, droids, Darth Vader, and more as they roam the concourse throughout the night. The first 2,000 fans get a Condors Light Sword. Plus, the team wears specialty droid jerseys for a charity auction. It's presented by Dignity Health, Clark's Pest Control, and 23 ABC. Doors open at 6. The puck drops at 7. The fun starts at just $15 at condorstown.com or by calling 324-POP. This is Condors Town.
Are you looking for a hospital that truly cares for your health and well-being? At Good Samaritan Hospital, they provide high-quality medical detox, psychiatric services, and medical and surgical care. They accept most insurances, including Medi-Cal, Medicare, and Kern Family. They offer Kern County's longest-standing inpatient detox program with dual diagnosis that combines medical care and withdrawal management all under one roof. Learn more at GoodSamaritanHospital.com.
D-Boy. D-Boy, you funny. But look at D-Boy. Oh, don't drop the mic. I wore my nature shirt today, D-Boy. My nature shirt. I don't know if they caught that. Welcome back. It's the JR Show. It's Kern Radio. Check us out online, kernradio.com. I switched back to this one, by the way. Turn that down. Think of, blow my eardrums out. Welcome back. It's the JR Show. It's Kern Radio. Check us out online, kernradio.com. Want to thank the people from Windwolves Preserve coming by. They have their Spring Nature Festival. Head out there this weekend. What, Chris? What did I do? What did I say? You're looking at me like I did something wrong. Uh-oh. Why? No. Okay. Did somebody in the text message say something? Why are you looking at me like that, man? You make me feel all crazy. You guys get out to Windwolves this weekend. I'll be out there hanging out with my daughter and maybe one of her cousins or something. It'll be a fun time. I got to remember to take my rock, though, because I really, really want them to check this thing out. Because it's heavy as heck, dude. It fits in the palm of my hand, and it weighs a whole lot more than it should for the size that it is. And it's funky, and I've used it for a paperweight. But if it's a Comet, it could be worth thousands of dollars, and it's just sitting on my desk there, Chris. It's a moon rock. It could be an asteroid or something. Do we have anything on the text message board there, sir? Okay. What is your bit of trivia? What is your Star Wars trivia? If you guys want to win Condors tickets, all you have to do is answer this bit as trivia. It's Star Wars related because Saturday night is Star Wars night at the Condors game. Go ahead, Chris. I'll provide the background. Dum 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 dum. No, if you guys, call in 661-842-5376, 661-842-KERN. Tell Chris the answer, and you'll get some tickets to the Condors game this Saturday. This giveaway is brought to you by Affordable Dentures and Implants. Online at affordablodentures.com. That's what we do. It is Affordable Dentures and Implants. I used to tell this story when I would go out to Windwolves. They used to have a sign out there that said mountain lion sighting. My nephew was like, "What do you mean mountain lion sighting?" I was like, don't worry about it. Then we get out on the hike, and I would have a backpack full of snacks and a tennis ball. And he's like, "Hey, what's the tennis ball for?" I said, "Remember that mountain lion sign? If we see the mountain lion, I throw the tennis ball." And he's like, "What?" I said, "Hopefully the mountain lion chases the tennis ball." And he's like, "Well, what if the mountain lion doesn't chase the tennis ball?" I said, "Well, I only got to outrun you, kid. I think I could do that." Get out to Windwolves this weekend. Spring Nature Festival. Want to thank you guys for hanging out today. We'll be back tomorrow. BCHS will be here, tell you about their summer programs for kids of all ages throughout all of Kern County. Stick around for the Ralph Bailey Show. It's a Monday. Kathy Abernathy stops by. This is the JR Show. Lily, Dad loves you. I'm all tangled up. All right, you guys, be good to each other. Be good to each other out there. It's only Monday. We got to get through the rest of the week, okay? Tomorrow, BCHS. Wednesday is the 1-year anniversary of the show. Can you guys believe it? The 1-year anniversary coming up. Don't miss it. The Wednesday show. All right. Be good. See you guys tomorrow.